Hello there. The question is about the power of purity. What is power of purity? It's our authenticity, what we actually are. And how do we know what we actually are? We have to make a clear segregation between what we seem to be and what we actually are. What we actually are is what we are during our waking state, dream state, and deep sleep state. And what we seem to be is the projected personality. We only see the projected personality of the people. We don't see the actual person, right? So, power of purity is this authenticity that we get through accepting ourselves completely and also accepting the world around us. So, when we are totally authentic, when we are totally ourselves, then we will accept the entire world as they are or as it is. Because we only see our reflection reflected from the world towards us. So it's our own personality or our own form getting reflected back to us, and that becomes our reality. So basically, our reality is what we project and what we get reflected. So the power of purity is that being authentic, being you, being real, and removing all the masks, removing all the masks that we have probably worn over time because we had to, or that's the way it happened. So there is a lot to understand with power of purity, and we have a lot of variety within us. We have many dimensions within us, and most of these dimensions we don't get to feel at single point in time. It's over time, over years, when we express ourselves in this life, various dimensions open up, various dimensions comes into being. But there is one catch there. Sometimes we are so bound by the past and the habitual past or the habits of the past that it eclipses our present and that influences our future. So this flow is affected because of our hangover of the past. So very important to understand, when we really have to be authentic, we have to stay away, detach, distance from the past and its influences and be in the present and accept us in the present, experience in the present. Experience are always happening only in the present. So we completely, totally experience ourselves in the present and be happy about it, be grateful about it. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be positive, it could be negative, it could be happiness, it could be sorrow, but we accept them because they all came to us as experiences. And sorrows have a gravitational value because it pulls you down, and happiness has a levitational value, it expands us. So both these are together to form or to comprise our levels of experiences, and it amounts to life. So life is a bundle of experiences, like from birth till death. Whatever you experience, it's all bundled up, and that's what life is. And many times in life you can see patterns getting repeated because we do not let them go, we do not release them, we just hold on to them because that's our comfort zone. We are used to it, so we think that okay, without this we are not ourselves. Actually we are. We are not the patterns, we are not the emotions, we are not the bindings of life. We are free, we are born free, and we have every right to live free, and we have every right to die free. In this whole journey, we have freedom at every point in time. Freedom of thinking, freedom of acting, and freedom of being ourselves. When I say freedom of acting, it doesn't mean you do whatever you like, even if it is catastrophic to the world. It's not so. We should be caring, we should be loving, we should be compassionate, and we should be doing our best so that the world is a better place. That's our responsibility. What is our right is for us to be ourselves. What is our responsibility is to keep the environment good, free, and also exuberant, so that the future generations have a better world, because we lived here. We are passing on, or we are moving, we are delivering a better world to the next generation. That's why we are doing this fruit tree plantation drive, etc. Because The more fruit trees you plant, so many beings will be fed. They will get food. So that it helps the nature to nurture many beings of the nature. So every fruit, every fruit has the potential to become a plant. So when we concentrate on planting fruit trees in the forests and in the places, in the suburbs, in various places where it can be there, it can thrive, and it can give the nature something back, it will stand beyond our time, and that will be a great work from our side. So this is all coming as a responsibility. Taking care of your parents, taking care of your children, taking care of the society, taking care of beings of the water, beings of earth, beings in the sky. It's all amounting to freedom and responsibility. What is freedom? Freedom means we have the right to do these things, and it's our responsibility to do these things. Now, about our life on earth. We are sitting in the COVID situation. We are anticipating famine to happen because production has been affected, cultivation has been affected, and we are experiencing now, or we have experienced tremendous problem in movements. Means we have restrictions to travel, restrictions to move materials from one place to the other. So transportation is affected along with cultivation. So even if there are farming happening, transportation of the materials are affected. So COVID has really created a kind of situation where we have to look into ourselves and ask, what exactly do you need? What do you really need? Not that you want a lot of things, but what you actually need. So we got to be need based. We need food, we need water, we need shelter, we need medicines. So some of the things which we can avoid, we should avoid at this point in time. We should live without them because they are not essentials. But what is essential, we should make sure everybody gets it. It's our responsibility that it's shared. So first of all, avoid all wastages, because if you waste, it's a crime at this point in time when things are in scarcity. There is a lot of scarcity going on. Famine is expected because cultivations are affected. Production is affected. Factories are closed down in many countries, so that it affects people. Many of the things which we are used to may not be available in the future. Probably at least in a limited level, not like it used to be before. So we can't really bank on our past experiences or habits of the past and ask for that in the future or in the present, because things may change. When there is scarcity, we have to tighten our belt and do what we have to do. So famine, scarcity, all these things can be tackled provided we learn to be self-sufficient. We can learn to be self-sufficient. We can cultivate some of the things in our backyard, in our terraces, vertically also. We can do a bit of farming, so we can have some produce from our own premises. Plus, we can help people to help themselves, like collectively in a short space, we can do some farming or produce something. And as much as possible, avoid exploitation, because now it's not possible to be exploiting things because we can't really move well or move everywhere. So we have exploited oceans, we have exploited earth, we have exploited skies, which has to end. We should look for more durable stuff rather than use and throw. We should invest less, and you should take or buy things which are durable, so that you have that experience for a longer period of time, rather than buying stuff which have very short life. And while we are talking about this, there is so many things you can do in the place where you are, in your own society, like share whatever you have in abundance, in excess. um, as I said before, avoid wastages, buy things which are durable, avoid all the use and throw, so that we can reduce the waste on earth, the junk on earth, we can reduce. So like this, we can actually fine tune, tighten our own lifestyle, live consciously, eat consciously, do not waste electricity, water, food. Don't waste anything, because all of them can be of scarcity in the future. So we can really redo, redefine, reinvent ourselves so that we can have a better existence in the future. So, the coming days, the days ahead, with this current lockdown situation and travel difficulties, all those things put together, the days ahead are very important and it defines you as an individual. So, I urge you to do your best for yourself and for the society by optimizing and removing the wastages and also sharing whatever you have with the world, so that live and let live can easily happen and can easily happen in the world. So this is my suggestion for you. Living power of purity is living a life with conviction, with a clean life where you do not express any level of violence in your life. Ahimsa, total ahimsa, non-violence, and live humanity, living a life of complete humanity where you love everybody, love all beings. Being human is very important now. Forget about caste, country, culture, color, all man-made barriers. Forget about all of them. That's not important now. What is important is you as a human being, living as a human being, expressing yourself as a human being, and living humanity. So this is very, very, very important now. So I urge you to consider this, explore these aspects within you, and also do your best for the world. There's a lot to do. Plant more fruit trees wherever you can and nurture them. Not just plant and go away. Nurture them, make them grow and start giving fruits so that so many beings are benefited. It's constant food feeding happening in the world that way. And it's our responsibility. Our forests should be filled with fruit trees so that the forest can thrive. And a lot of beings will come back. Many species will be nurtured that way. So that's our responsibility. We got to do that. Thank you very much for listening to me. Wish you great success, good health, good balance, stability, and wish you great success in life. We are one family. We'll be together. One world, one family. Lots of love.